everyone? Yours truly, Chrislevi13. And for all you wrestling fans out there, this right here is for you all. Because one of the GOATs of wrestling, one of the greatest of all time, a Canadian wrestler, a guy who's wrestled in ECW, WCW, WWF/WWE, New Japan Pro Wrestling, and now is a part of AEW and one of the building blocks of AEW, All Elite Wrestling. He released another fantastic book, but this book isn't like his other books where it's just him writing a book. This one actually compiles every single match of his career to the time of the release of this book, and that is the one, the only Chris Jericho. Yes, I recently got this book right here in the mail. So that book says right there, it says 30 years of smashes, matches, and hits. The complete list of Jericho. Chris Jericho with Pete Forntail and Alex Marvez right there. This right here is really, really awesome. And that's the front of the book. That's the back of the book, everybody. You know, shows a young picture of one Chris Irving, aka Chris Jericho, Y2J, whatever you may call him, and all that, you know. And that's how the side of the book looks. And what's cool about this book, everybody, as you see me wear one of the last WWE shirts he released, I got one of his Jericho Alpha Club shirts that he had in New Japan in the closet there. Plus, I have another Jericho shirt in there as well. Well, I just decided to wear this one right here today. And what's cool about this book, as you open it up, when you open it up right here, you'll see right here, and it looks just like his little notepad that he wrote his matches on. Look at that. And if you can actually, it's in his handwriting, and you can kind of see where one of them says, let me see one that I can actually read it through. Chance T. Storm, Panoka ABL, which should be Alabama finish. 1 to 5 minutes time. $130, I guess, what the cast was for or something, and blah blah blah, right? But then it says, but in the little piece right here, it says the complete list of Jericho. The complete list of Jericho is a one-of-a-kind pro wrestling book compiled in a way that has never been done before and never will be done again. Throughout his illustrious 30-year career, Chris Jericho has documented every one of his 2,722 matches from around the world. That artifact provides the backbone of his unique book, which also includes dozens of never-seen photos of Chris Jericho's personal collection, infographics, and a collection of top 10 lists compiled of some of the biggest names in pro wrestling history and the champion himself. Want to discover his best and worst matches? There's plenty. His favorite tag team partners or his favorite ring music? All this answered and more in this book. If you think you know everything about Jericho from reading his his 4 previous New York best-selling tellings, the complete list of Jericho is the definitive chronicle of the career of one of the greatest, most charismatic wrestlers of all time. That is phenomenal. I've loved Jericho for over 10 years, probably 15 to 20 years. I have been a fan of what Chris Jericho does in the ring, but also what he does outside the ring with doing the I Am Jericho podcast, doing music with the band Fozzy, and just being a guy out there that wants to see the world of pro wrestling do better, you know. And it's very awesome to have this book right here and everything like this. It's like in the forward, the book is in the front right here. The first page says, this book is dedicated to Pat Patterson. Without his guidance and influence, this book would have not been written. What I learned from you about the psychology of how to put together a wrestling match enabled me to be involved in some of the greatest matches in history. What I gained from knowing you as a person was a better sense of humor, a better direction on how to navigate my way through a choppy water professional politics, and a better understanding of how to work the room at a karaoke bar. Thanks, Patrick. Then the book also is dedicated to the one and only Brody Lee. Some of y'all may have known as Luke Harper and all that. He passed away last year. And it says, whether you call him Brody Lee, Luke Harper, or John Hubert, a nicer man, a better worker I haven't encountered in this job. I'm so happy I was able in a small way to help you realize your destiny of becoming a legit main eventer, headliner, and I appreciate you for helping me become a better father, for showing me the way to Mecca. Thanks, Big Rig. I love you. And Big Rig was another nickname to give him. But then when you open it up after that page, it goes to this right here. Right there. And then it's got a forward by Alex Morvez, which is a page and a half. And then you got Tony Khan, who did that. And then you got Chris Jericho doing an introduction. And there's whenever he signed with All Elite Wrestling. Right there. You can see when he signed with All Elite Wrestling, the company that Tony Khan and the Young Bucks and all that started. And then right here, it's got his top 10 favorite matches in no particular order. January 5th, 2020, Tokyo Dome, Tokyo. Chris Jericho versus Hiroshi Tanahashi. May 23rd, 2020. I can't say. TIAA Bankfield, Jacksonville, Florida. Stadium Stampede. February 29th, 2020, Wintrust Arena, Chicago versus Jon Moxley, AEW World Title match. June 4th, 2018, versus Kenny Omega at the Tokyo Dome. 2003, Shawn Michaels ladder match for the WWE title. No, match 203. It's Shawn Michaels for the WWE ladder match for the in October 5th, 2008. That match right there with Shawn Michaels was a beautiful match, you know. And hell, when you got two of the goats in wrestling, Shawn Michaels and Chris Jericho in a match, that match is gonna be awesome. Another one is June 3rd, 2001, in Winnipeg Arena, Winnipeg, Manitoba, versus Steve Austin, Stone Cold Steve Austin. December 28, 2008, Madison Square Garden, New York City, John Cena in a cage match. Then you've got May 21st, 2001, tag team match with Chris Benoit versus Triple H and Steve Austin. And you got a match in March 1st, 2002 versus The Rock. Match July 23rd, 2000, Triple H Last Man Standing match. And July 7th, 1995 versus Ultimo Dragon. And next to each match, it has like what match it was in his career. Like the Ultimo Dragon match in his top 10 matches, which is put in here, was number 468. But then his match versus Triple H in the Last Man Standing match was 1,522, and that's really, really cool. You know, it's got like different pictures of them and different things, like showing like stuff like this. And when it shows like the matches and all that, you can actually look right here and see this. It shows the match and win, loss, and all like the different information. See. Like some of the matches, they'll say, I'll show you like one of the ones that says DQ tag match with Mike Lansky and versus Bulldog Brown and Kerry Brown. Double DQ. Crowd 130, payoff, 50-50, and then there's some other pictures, and then I'll get back here to some color. Let's see if I can get to the colorful pictures, because there's a few of those in here. But it's just amazing that Chris Jericho took the time to make a book like this. It's like Act 1. It says Act 1 at WWE, 2005. Look at this. Right there. Look at that. Him and John Cena right there. That's phenomenal stuff, everybody. Hell, here's him at some of his height in WWE right there. Look at that. Chris Jericho. The list in Chris Jericho. You got him right there, the inner circle right there. The inner circle right there on the other page. See that? Boom. Then you got right here with him and Ric Flair in a match. Look, let me see where he's going. Right here, him and Ric Flair in a match, and him with 2 titles in the other picture. See that? Wow, that is beautiful stuff. I just wanted to share this with you all, Vault Squad, and show you that I got Chris Jericho's book, and this is probably going to be one of my favorite things in my collection. I can have a t-shirt, a Pop Funko poster, but Chris Jericho is one of my favorite human beings of all time. I'd love to meet the guy and talk to him, because I remember personally, if y'all want to, is that years ago on Twitter, I got a tweet from the man, when I tweeted him out. And then when I went to a SmackDown show that he wasn't supposed to be on, think in 2016, early 2016, he came out and did commentary. 2016, late 2015, one of the two. He wouldn't put me on the show. He came out and did commentary on the show, and he pointed at my section of the thing because he pointed for like a good second at my section where we were all standing, and it felt like he was pointing right at me because I had like the thing. I think at the time, I had this shirt on, had all that going, and I was just like amazed, you know. And then to be able to see that man work in the ring, I've watched countless hours on my computer and on TV of his matches and everything, you know. You know, some of my favorite things, like whenever he was heel working with Big Show, the tag team, or him versus Edge, and all these different things, and it was just amazing, you know. So the man, Chris Jericho, he is, in my book, one of the GOATs. He's one of my top 3 favorite wrestlers of all time, right next to Chrislevi and Adam Copeland, Edge, and he'll forever, ever have my respect. And if there's some way in this world that I could ever meet the guy, have an interview with the guy, talk to the guy, any of that good stuff, I would be blown away and life would be set. But anyway, just want to share a little bit of this book right here with you all and everything like that. But yeah, awesome content and everything like that. And if you want to get the book yourself, go check it out. It's called The Complete List of Jericho. Anyway, I'm Chrislevi13, and check me out all across social media at Chrislevi13 for live streams on YouTube, Twitch, and beyond, for different little music clips, wrestling stuff, all that good stuff. And anyway, I'll see you in the next video and our live stream today. Awesome!